part two of having a stick. As I told you, stick is basically a guy who follows certain things which might not congruent with his taste, but still follows just to gain the validation and to be on the high horse, have this moral superiority over other people and get validation. Right. One of the example which I remember, which I missed in the previous video, which I want to add over here, is that I remember a guy in my office who was an average basic guy, but his stick was that he is a very big dog lover. He'll do anything for the dog. His stick was that he wakes up late, right, and he will find these dogs and he'll feel them because he's very passionate about them or something like this, right? And do that, and everybody will know, and he will make sure that this things comes in the conversation in office parties or something like this. And this was his stick. I'm saying. I'm not saying he's not doing the right thing, but like there is something we're saying, right? Whenever you do charity, your left hand should not know the right hand or something like this. And this guy is doing it. I totally appreciate what he's doing. Somehow this stick thing is being fruitful for dogs or something. So his stick is that he's an average guy, but he wants to stand out by doing this thing, and he wants this moral superiority, high ground in other stuff, right? Another stuff of the office, something like this. He always crave for that attention. Most of the time, whatever the work he will be, and like, oh, I was late, I was feeding this dog or something, so he will bring that thing in conversation. And his whole personality is like that. We don't know anything about it. We just only know about this guy, that he do this or something like this. And initially he might have started as a good thing, but now it's totally his personality, and he uses it, he milks it every time what is that, and that looks so unauthentic and so irritating at the same time. But somehow your good habits are benefiting the dogs, which is a good thing, but that looks so weird. That looks so weird to me. Another example, I remember I had a friend who done his engineering in mechanical or something, automobile, something like this, but he was not good at it. He was very average or something, so he never able to get a job in that, like a very good job in that. And now he works into some other department in fashion or apparel or something like this. But now his trick is that he, whenever he hang out with someone, he'll start talking about Formula racing, start watching it. His stories will be like that. He will bring that in conversation, and he does it not to do, why he does it is basically the reason is that he just wants to make himself look cool in his fashion apparel community and whatever the people, just to make him notice that he's an engineer, he knows stuff something which other people don't understand, and he want that extra validation, and he will bring it every time whenever there's a chance. I'll talk about it and become big fanatic F1 guy. Never been to a race, just watching it from the screen. Yeah, there are people who know it, but just keep it yourself. If there are people who are on the same field and like there you are talking, it's totally fine. Just bringing out in a social interaction, bro. So that I see, these kind of sticks I see around, and there's no problem appreciating the art, race or anything, but you just don't cross the line where it becomes a personality and being irritated to other people. It's not irritating, I don't know, it's not irritating to me, but just I notice this thing, and this how the people behind thing, how average people try to get attention. This is how they do it. Instead of working out, being like, he could have been in that industry, do something technical, learn more physics and maths, go into that, maybe become a driver. Then, but people have like they don't have this affinity for higher goals. They'll settle for less, and they will find these cheap tricks to get valuable or get validated in society, which I hate. So it's not irritating, just this is my observation for you guys. Do let me know if you see similar kind of stick around yourself in the society.